Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Corbin with Corbin's Corner Reviews back again for another episode. And today, got a little double feature here. Got a SW Bagco. We got the LTD. I don't know if he calls it the Limited or the LTD. And we have the Chief. At least it's not the Hefe, which I always called the Jeffe. So, hi, Logan. Thanks, Logan. Thumbs up. So, big thanks to Great Shots Backyard Bar and Games here. They're letting me come in a little early today. Beautiful day out, tons of snow on the ground, whatever. Letting me come in and record some videos here. So, beautiful location, beautiful facility. If you guys are in the Southeast Michigan area, got to come check it out. So, one of my favorite places to play. Um, so, SW Badco. I love Logan. Logan's just a really good dude. He's very popular out in Oklahoma over there. And kind of over in that region there. Getting more popular up here actually because he makes ACO bags and ACO is kind of taken off in this area. So he's getting a lot more popular with that. And I like that. I always recommend his bags to anyone throwing ACO. He makes good stuff. So let's get into the Chief and the LTD. I really don't know if it's the Limited or the LTD. So it's just going to be called the LTD because it says LTD right on the bag. So we're just going to call it as I see it, right? So price, I want to say they're like 70 or 80. I was looking for it earlier. Logan, make it easier to find your stuff. I think they're 70 or 80 bucks, but he does tons of customs. So maybe a little bit more for the custom, but he does such a good job on customs. You guys have seen all his customs for me. They're fantastic, minus my face being on every single one of them, but that's just a Logan touch. He can't help himself sometimes. Um, so break-in method, I did my usual. I did run out of toss sauce for my entire series that I'm recording today. I ran all out. So I was just doing a wrinkle guard wash, and then a regular wash for the tumble. And it seems to work really well, honestly. It gets them to like an 80%-ish, and then just keep throwing them to break them in. So both of these are going to play a little quicker than usual. That's because they're not 100% broken in. Is winter in Michigan, it's tough to have time to throw them and figure it out without waiting like 3 months because blind draws and stuff like that. So deal with it. All right. No, it's fine. They play really good. So speeds here on the Chief, we got 5 on the slow, 9 on the fast. So we got Herringbone and like Viper fast. Might be the Osprey that we're doing there. I'm not sure if he uses that or not. I know a lot of companies are transitioning to that. It's a really good material. Basically like Viper fast, just kind of a little bit different. And then the LTD here. So we got basically like a Brotherhood Guardian, right? So you got like 5 to 6 on the slow, you got 9 on the fast. So that same 9 fast side there. Um, really good speed combos on both. So they're very similar. So I want to do them together. The speeds are very similar. The playability is kind of similar, also a little bit different. So we'll get into all that though. Um, Overall, 3S, we got Phil, Feel, and Flop. So Phil on both of them. I'm gonna go with mixed. I'm not 100% sure. I've kind of lost my touch for Phil, honestly. But they feel pretty mixed. The LTD is definitely a little chunkier than the Chief is. I like that. Just means it's gonna settle in really nicely when it's fully broken. Give you a little more hand grab there, give you a nicer purchase, but that's just my personal preference there. Overall feel is good though. Corner seams and edges are awesome. His closing stitch is always great. His sublimation is always fantastic. This one's a deep black. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do and keep the fast side feeling not overly stiff. So he does a really, really good job on everything he does. So flop on both of them. The Chief is a little more floppy than the LTD is. That's just due to the fill. The herringbone there might be a little thinner than this slow side here, but the LTD just seems a little bit more full to me, but it feels good. So what do we got? Playability. It's gonna be the same on both. So blocks, pushes, cuts, flops, rolls, airmails, sneak around and drop. Mostly fast side, sometimes on the slow side, just kind of depends. We'll see how it goes. And I should be able to lay some blocks to exhibit that instead of having to put some bags down to exhibit that. But let's see how it goes. So the LTD, I'm really liking this combination of materials, like the Brotherhood Guardian, get up there, Kill Shots Apache. Um, they're just it's a good combination for me. Good combination for my speed. Oop, that was nose down. My speed preference works out really nicely with these two materials. And this bag's a little more full. Grab it. Oh, Logan. For some reason, I make some nasty shots with some of Logan's bags. And it was actually at Great Shots here that I made just a ridiculous push. Forget what bags they were. Oops. Am I like they were orange and black. Damn, I forget what they were now. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Um, they were. They were quick, and I just made the dumbest push with them. Went like from the bottom of the board all the way up. Got them both in. So something about get over, get over, get over, get over. Something about Logan's bags and great shots just goes together for some reason. Get up, get up, keep going. Put on the brakes. But we're both playing nice. I I'm so torn. I love herringbone, but I'm starting to get away from herringbone a little bit because when herringbone gets really dirty, it gets a lot harder to play with, to me at least. Stay. Thank you. I was gonna kick a little right, but this is the darker herringbone. This is the dark gray. Um, it's probably going to slow down. It's still a little speedy because it's not 100% broken. Totally playable, just not 100% there. Cut. Mm, but I normally like the teal or the light gray. Sometimes the white with herringbone. These two. I don't know what happened there. That's okay. We'll be all right. See if we can get around with the LTD. If it wasn't sitting on the front like that, I'd try and soap it. Probably gonna try and soap it anyway. I am. Gonna try and soap my own bag. Probably gonna knock over the tripod. Okay. And I'm knocking both of those bags off. I feel like 2 inches lower, landing on the board, that would have hit. All right, let's just slide in. We're messing around too much. Let's just slide in. Or don't. That's fine too. But staying on the board. Kind of missed it. Staying on the board. Didn't cause me any problems. LTD. Good speeds. I'm a fan. Um, I don't think we need two down and backs on fast side. I'm gonna say that because they both have the same fast side here. So I'm gonna go fast side on both of them. Oh boy. On the way down here. And then I'll do another down and back or so after that. Corbin. That's what happens when you get lazy on your slow side. It's 100% what happens when you get lazy on your slow side there. Or fast side is what I'm trying to say. But I was throwing mud bugs. And on mud bugs, I was throwing them all right down the gut. No problem. Kind of like that one. It's not hard. When you have a nice fast side, you just loft it up and get it in there. Get up. See, that'll go. So that's interesting. The LTD fast side, playing a little bit slower, I think. And that's just because of the fullness of the bag. So people say that fill makes all the difference in the world, and it does. But the fullness of the bag also makes a big difference. If you have a super full bag, it's going to change the speeds. I'm telling you right now. Get out. Thank you. It 100% changes the speeds. So that's something to keep in mind. You want a really floppy loose bag? It's probably gonna be a little quicker. You like a really full bag? Might play a little bit slower. It's also easier to bounce and get around stuff. So, all right, let's do it down, back down. Um, Switching it up here, fast side, slow side, whatever we need to do to make bag goes in the hole. That's what I need to do because no one wants to watch a review where you can't make any bags. That's pretty poor, but I might be able to get that on the right side there. So, SW has a ton of bags, ton of bags. Yeah, being ACO stamped, and a lot of you guys are going to like that. ACL seems to be losing a little popularity. ACO seems to be gaining. So, if you guys like ACO, you might like these. I was a little too far left and nose down. If I would have thrown that flat, it might have been the ticket. See if I can get it here. It's too far out now. See if I can and one myself though. And one drag. Nope. And two. Hmm. See how that goes. Nope. Short air That's okay. Never upset about that. As long as an airmail goes in the hole, doesn't really matter how. Pretty much any bag that goes in the hole, I'm happy with, to be quite honest and transparent with you. Let's just do another down and back here. See if we can get a couple blocks or kind of gives me a chance to do a little get around here, which is nice. Missed it. Still gives me a chance to do a get around. Should be able to hit this. Missed it again. This used to be one of my favorite shots. Shows you how out of practice I am. Maybe. There we go. Pretty shot. All right, big push. Big push on the LTD. Don't really hate the outcome, honestly. Thinking knock two, and I can't really see down there. I got a little shadow on the board. Missed that one too. Side rail. It's kind of my style. Let's go fast side. Or slow side. I'm sorry. Slow side push on a fast side back. That's okay. Pretty much should have done that from the beginning. Just I tend to yank my slow side pushes. So I tend to yank them dead left. And leave it short. Good boy. Maybe not short, but it was right. So gotta crawl through the fence and get these. Oh, it's okay though. Do a final down here. Give you my final thoughts. I mean, I like SW stuff. There's not a whole lot to talk about. When push comes to shove, it's got good prices, got good bags. He's a decent guy. He's okay, I guess. If he'd stop putting my face on stuff, he'd be a lot better. Get up. Okay. Don't hate it. See if I can roll around that. There's really no need to, but let's see if I can. Hmm. Try to. See if I can do her again. Ah, it's left. Almost worked. Almost like the Geomora. He likes to do that little keep it on the left side and flop around. That's it. Hello. Gritty little roll. Love it when it does that. It doesn't really cut over. Literally just rolls. Slow side push and one to finish. Miss the push. And two to finish. Maybe. That's short. Damn it. That's all right. Well, that guys is the SW Badco LTD and Chief. I like them both. Really, no other way to say it. I like them both. LTD probably like a little more. Once I get them fully broke in. Chief was playing really nice today though, so honestly, kind of like them both. It'd be hard to pick. I don't really think you have to pick. You can just get both because both have a use in your bag. So a little looser, a little more full, a little better at rolling, a little better at pushing. Kind of depends what you like. So that guy's the short and sweet on the SW Bag Co Chief and LTD. If you guys like this one, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.